I'm so glad you're hanging out with us this Labor Day weekend. We do so many sales and specials, including 5 flex pay on absolutely everything. And sometimes we do a little bit more than that. It's called VIP financing. So if you have an HSN card, you get an entire year to pay off this laptop. There is actually a lot of buzz about what's going on in the country. My producer Rob and I were chatting before the show, and he was saying that there was a story. This is, by the way, a touch screen. That's why I'm doing this, so you can see a touch screen. This is a 17.3-inch touch screen Intel processor. Their latest and greatest processor is used on this one. And also it is a HP laptop, and you have 3 years of tech support, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, United States of America based tech support. Look at that beautiful screen. Look at that amazing picture. You can tell when I touch it. It is a touch screen. This one is, by the way, the rose gold. Look at how beautiful the rose gold is. It has a backlit keyboard, and because of what's going on in the world, we had bought these months and months and months ago. Like who could predict it, what happened in 2020? But I know there's a laptop shortage because of all the schools jumping in that need it and everyone working from home. We have a quantity of this. We've got rose gold, I've got silver, I also have it in gold, and then I also have black, but the black has an iridescence to it. So if you ever have like a mother of pearl, where you see black mother of pearl, it has an iridescence to it. That is the coolest black computer I've ever seen. I can't wait to show you in person. And it's only $649.99. We are also giving you a year to pay it off with the HSN card. And it breaks down to about $53 a month. So if you need a laptop, and I know so many Americans do right about now, then we have it in stock. But we're gonna jump in with a really fun product from Mr. Beams. Mr. Beams is really the leader in wireless indoor-outdoor motion censored lighting. We have 2 great choices in this hour. Indoor lighting, which is the puck we're gonna talk about now, and then an outdoor lighting system where the lights talk to each other. Motion sensor, movement in front of one light, they all light up for security, really cool. But the puck lighting, 2 ways to install it. There is a peel and stick sticker on the back, or you can screw them in, or there's a 3rd way where you could just literally set them down. You can just set them down on a counter. We've sold over 3,000 of these Mr. Beams motion sensor puck lights. It is a set of 4. We've got a holiday weekend, so we did a sale price. And then we also did 5 flex pay. Oh, look at them all lighting up. I should hold them. $4, so it's $4 to get them home. You guys can see them. These are pretty amazing. So do you need them as a nightlight? Do you need them under the cabinet in the sink? Do you have a closet that is kind of dark? Wherever you need it, these will be available to you. And it has motion sensor technology. It's a very, very simple concept. It breaks down to about $5 a light, 30 lumens of this warm light. So it's not like this blaring light that feels like, you know, you've got like a truck coming at you. You see that they're very, it's a very kind of warm light, and you get 4 of them. I'm gonna introduce our special guest, Justin Hyatt, who I've enjoyed very much seeing the outside and the inside of his house, and we're gonna continue that today. Right, Justin? Because we've got indoor and outdoor today with Mr. Beams.
For the next, exactly, yeah, I think for the next 20 minutes, it's a great way for you guys to see exactly what Mr. Beams is all about. They create, and they are now the #1 company for motion-activated, battery-operated lighting. So inside of your home and outside of your home. But first, we're gonna start with the puck lights. If you've been wanting motion-activated lights, first of all, maybe you've never even thought about having motion-activated lights, but maybe you're wanting to have some light in areas of your home that you typically can't, but you don't want to spend that exponential amount of money for wired lighting, then you're going to love these puck lights. I want to turn the lights off really quick because I want to show you right off the bat. If it's dark out and you walk in anywhere around your home, underneath your kitchen cabinets, maybe perhaps even in your cabinets, you can finally have light. And Helen was just talking to you about the different ways that you can have these installed. You can just simply place these down on any type of counter, or they have the double-sided sticky tape, or they even have that screw. What's nice about it too is, you know, this is emergency preparedness month. You notice how I just took this off? These can also act as a flashlight if you wanted to. And I'm actually going to walk towards the bathroom, because if you want these in your bathroom for that midnight stroll, this is going to light up your whole entire bathroom, your whole entire closet. You can see and imagine, if this is just 30 lumens, how much light this is going to put off. Helen, just easy, simple installation, and just a great, great fix and add to any home.
Yeah, I mean, you think, what should I do? Should I hire an electrician? Do I need to have this rewired? Just, you know, look at, by the way, look how bright and how, this is like a really pretty, like soft white light. And when you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, you don't want to have like a spotlight on you. You just kind of want to be able to find your way. Even if you get up in the middle of the night and get like a glass of water, I often get up and just, oh, I want to get a glass of water, or I want to get a snack. Sometimes I have, you know, and you don't want to turn on all the lights because you don't want to really wake up, but you don't want to trip over everything. For me, I just moved to a new place and I don't even know where the light switches are, and I don't know what switches which thing. That could just be a me thing, Justin, because I'm kind of like, that probably is like a me problem. But I love Mr. Beams. That's okay, I deserve it. But these are great, and these are battery operated, right? You need 3 AAAs for each one, is how they work?
Yeah, 3. Yeah, exactly. 3 AAA batteries. When you come within 10 feet, they're going to automatically turn on. They will only turn on when it's dark, which is, of course, the only time we're really going to need them. But when we talk about battery-operated lighting, the nice part about these is the longevity. So these are LED, but every single time, if I was to activate this light 10 times a night, it will last for a year and a half. And you'll notice when I walk away, it's going to automatically turn off. So after about 20 seconds, it'll automatically turn off. If it continues to sense motion, it'll stay lit. But this is just really nice, convenient lighting. And unfortunately, one of the biggest causes of injuries as we start to get a little bit older is tripping and falling. And maybe that's because, for instance, it's at nighttime or we can't see where we're walking. You can put these anywhere you want. So put them on the baseboards, and absolutely perfect lighting for stairwells. I mean, we showed you that video. I love that video because it just shows you when you're walking and you need light anywhere. And it is that closet, but I think great for emergency situations. So many people have lost power recently. These are independent from any wired lighting. So you're still going to have light anywhere in your house, in those hallways, if you need to maybe get out of the house or just walk around without having to have a candle lit somewhere as you're walking through the home, Ellen.
I love that it's only $4 to get them home. You're getting 4 of them, and it's just $4. They don't illuminate unless it's dark out and then the motion. So they do sense motion in the dark. I mean, it's a pretty high-end technology that actually is patented, right, Justin? I mean, this isn't technology that everybody has.
Yeah, so actually in 2004, the owner, just like us, said, I want to get lighting in a closet. And of course, closets were not built for lighting for some odd reason. And what they did was, instead of going through the wired route, they went battery operated. And today they own 20 patents on all of their motion activated lighting. And you'll see in just a few minutes when we're starting to do the spotlights that are the net bright version, they automatically turn on when all of the lights turn on. These, when you get within 10 feet, I think that's just fantastic because, you know, we're showing you the kitchen experience, of course. But I love that because it just shows you how slim and sleek and modern these can be. And since they are smaller, you can really put them anywhere you want. But I think just really the convenience of, for just such a minimal amount of money, you can add that feeling of having a beautiful under cabinet lighting without having the electrician. So I always say, even with the outdoor lighting, this is like professional lighting without the professional. So the night you get these home, you got light in areas of your home you did not have before. And if you've been tired of having that dark closet, there's no need to have a dark closet anymore.
Yeah, no need to, like, say, you know, go into your closet, like maybe you just want to grab your robe or your slippers, or you've got like a closet that isn't lit well. So you can see this is a very warm light. These are super easy, and I love that there's a couple of ways to use them. You could, of course, just set them down on something, Justin, but can't you affix them just with like a peel and stick that comes with it as well?
Yeah, I like to say that there's 3 different ways to install. We actually give you 2 different ways to install it. So we give you the screws and we give you the double-sided sticky tape. So for renters or whatever, maybe you want one or the other. But the other is, Helen, if you just place it down on the counter, that's your 3rd installation. So, you know, we have them underneath the cabinets, but maybe you just want to put it on the counter. I'm actually going to walk back into the bathroom, and I want to show you. We actually have ours. For instance, on the wall in the bathroom. But if I wanted to, I could just simply place it right on the bathroom counter. So every single time I come in here, my girlfriend, she wakes up at 4:30 in the morning. If she doesn't want to always hit the light every single time she walks into that bathroom, it just makes it so much easier for be able to have that experience in the early morning. So if you're early morning riser, or in the middle of the night, just simple, easy. And we were just talking about the other way. What's nice too is if you do have it mounted, grab and go flashlight.
Yeah, grab and go. I know that we've only got about 20 seconds left, but we want to make sure that we have time for our other Mr. Beam items. So keep shopping for this. This is our indoor Mr. Beams. Again, patented and exclusive offer here at HSN. Coming up later on in the show, we've got an amazing electronic offer of a Zvox Super Voice soundbar with 12-level audiology dialogue boost. Now, here's the big deal. When you're watching television and you hear the explosions in a movie and you can't hear the dialogue from the actor, there's a problem with the mixing of your televisions. Televisions have gotten thinner and thinner and thinner, and the speakers have gotten smaller and smaller and smaller. So what Zvox has done, and it's actually a company that engineers hearing aids, is it brings the voices forward. And this is the newest version where there just used to be 6 levels. Now there's another 6, 7, 8, 9, and 12 where you can actually pull back all the background noise. It's a huge customer pick on hsn.com. It is the lowest price anywhere that we found, anywhere. 3 colors, espresso, titanium, and black, and that's gonna be coming up in this show. The price is just crazy. It's $139.99. The retail compare is $363. $363 value. I know, I love it. I actually own 2 of those. So we're gonna continue talking about Mr. Beams, and this is a really spectacular offer. So what Mr. Beams is outdoors, it's the same thing. When it's dark out, there's motion sensor, it lights up. There's no wiring, you don't have to wire. You put batteries in here, the batteries last about a whole year. And you can fix it and unscrew it, put new batteries in and screw it back up without taking it down from the wall. But the big deal about these Mr. Beams is this guy talks to this guy who talks to that guy. We're doing a 3-pack, but it has the capability of talking to up to 50 Mr. Beams lights. We are also including, for the very first time, a stand-alone sensor. So you can put a sensor without the light. So maybe you want the sensor on the driveway so that the lights, the sensor senses you're driving home, driving in the driveway, and then the lights around the house illuminate because you put the sensor at the beginning of the driveway so your car goes by. This talks to all 3 of these guys, and then they all light up. Imagine if that happened every single night. What do you think it would cost for you to hire an electrician to hardwire that? I had a home in California years ago that I had outdoor lighting. It was around $3,600. It wasn't even a motion sensor. I had to turn it on and turn it off. But so I could tell you, I can give you around the price of something like that for me. We're doing a clearance price today. We're saying clearance is a big sale, Labor Day sale. We're doing the best of the best. And we also have color choices. In front of me is the brown. This is like a deep, deep dark brown. It's actually very similar to the black. So it's very deep dark brown. I can show you I also have taupe. So if you've got a very light colored house, how many left? 40 left, 40. So I only have 40 orders of the taupe left. So last call on that. So taupe brown. Then we also have white. I have 50 left in the white. Wow, this is going really quick. So I have 50 left in the white, and then I have black, and the rest of the quantity is in the black. And let me just hold the black next to the brown so you can see they are very similar. This is the brown, this is the black. So just think about what the hardware is like on your front door. That's how I would match that up. But I love that the standalone is included, Justin, because I don't think we've ever done a configuration where you get a standalone sensor included. Very cool.
This is a completely exclusive configuration. It's hard enough to find these at the 450 lumens. But with the standalone sensor, what's nice about that is with each individual light, if you come within 30 feet of any of these lights, they're going to automatically turn on. Now, if you add the sensor to it, you can now communicate from this sensor to all of these lights from 150 feet away. And you can do that, and we were talking about it earlier, because of the patented technology from Mr. Beams. It's called net bright technology. So even if you were to go and shop and find 450 lumens, to find the net bright that's 450 lumens at this price is insane, because when you activate one of them, they're going to all activate at the same exact time from 150 feet away. So essentially what you're doing is you're creating a full network of lighting that's completely wireless. And that's the biggest thing. So wireless installation and wireless communication. And these are not just a little bit of light. That's one of the things that I think when we think of when you put lighting that's battery operated, how much light are you going to get? This is a serious amount of light. It can reach up to nearly 120 feet and cover a 675 square foot of area. And Helen, each home that, an average size home is about 1,300 square feet. That means that with all three lights, you're going to be able to fill up nearly 2,000 square feet of light with all of them. So plenty enough light. And then you would mention it too, you can have up to 50 of them communicating at the same exact time, which is what makes Mr. Beams completely different than anybody else out there.
And that's also patented, isn't it, Justin?
Yeah, exactly.
That they all talk to each other?
Yeah, exactly. That net bright technology is completely patented. We talk about they own 20 different patents, Mr. Beams does. That's why they have become #1 when it comes to battery operated motion security lighting, because they make it more efficient, they make it more affordable, and they all communicate. So even if you did wired lighting, for instance, and you wanted to put it on a tree, of course, that's 150 feet of wiring that you'd have to do. But when that light goes on, it's not going to communicate to all of your other lights if it's wired. These are going to do it by radio frequency, not by Wi-Fi either, Helen.
Okay, I've got an update. We've sold out of the taupe, so taupe is all gone. So here are the colors I have left. Black is your best bet. I definitely have black, and I also have the dark brown. So let me show you these two together. This is the dark brown, and this is the black. I'm not going to lie to you. They look very, very similar. So brown and black. So these are the two. We have both these colors. And then if you want a lighter color, I do have white, and I think I only have, I have 2 dozen. I have 24 orders. So you gotta be quick if you want that. The item number is 686328. If you wanna get the white, I would go to hsn.com, put it in your basket, and then check out. If you don't check out, so they'll reach in and give it to somebody else, because I know the lighter colors, that's sadly the final quantity that we have. Clearance price, we're doing for our big Labor Day sale, 5 flex pay, $11 for you to do a lighting system. The only thing I would really recommend is, if you've got a big house, I would get 2 orders. If you've got a big house, get 2 orders. I do not have a big house, but I'm just saying, if you do have a big house, I would get, because you want the front, you want the back, you want both side yards, everything. But if you've got like a townhome or a smaller house, this is plenty. Where would you recommend, Justin, that someone, when they get this home, where would they put it in their house? Maybe over the front door in the garage, or a side door? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's what's nice, is you do have so many options, really. Put it over the garage door, put it over your front door. So right when you walk up to the front door, finally have light that illuminates. So if your hands are full, even as you're walking out of the house, we see so many funny security videos of people walking out of the house and unfortunately tripping over stairs. And although it's funny, there's no reason to do that anymore, because you can put light. You can put light on the side of your house where you have your trash cans. You can put light in the backyard on your fence or on a tree in your backyard. So if you have dogs that go out in the backyard, my cousin, who just moved into this beautiful place down here in Florida, moved down from Boston. The kids play out in the backyard. We went over there. It's pitch black. You can't even, the kids don't even, I don't even know, you can't even see the kids. So he lit up the whole entire backyard like it's a full football field. And I want to show just quickly the installation. It takes 2
Justin,
seconds.
Before you do that, I have another update. We sold out of white.
Okay.
So I have 2 colors left.
Oh, okay.
I have black and I have brown, and now there's fewer than 1,000 in the brown. So I've got these on actually in the studio. Again, one goes on, they all talk to each other. So I don't want to blast the light in the camera. These are really sensitive cameras, but you can see that when I face it towards the camera, how it does that. But black, there's less than 1,000. We sold out of taupe, we sold out of white, but go ahead, Justin.
I just want to bring everybody up close. I just want to show you show everybody what this is going to look like. So you were seeing just how bright those were. These little look like eyeballs, these are your LEDs. Normally, at this price, you get one of them, about 200 or 250 lumens. You're getting twice the brightness. This right here is your motion sensor. Even if I give it at the profile, you can see it will be able to sense from basically 180 degrees. The other part about this is these are completely weatherproof. So if you were to unseal this is where your batteries go. And once you tighten this up, it's going to be 100% waterproof, rain, sleet, or snow. If you notice, I just detached it from the base. This base, you put the 3 screws in anywhere you want, the siding of your home, a tree or fence. You place this down, and then there's a little thumb screw right here. You tighten this up. The other nice part about these is that you can completely customize the angle of them. So they're not just going to stay straight. The other part about customizing them is that although they all communicate to each other, maybe you don't want them to, you can actually customize the frequency. So maybe you don't want, maybe you want the 2 in the front to turn on, but not in the 1 in the back. You can control all of that as well. So it makes everything about Mr. Beams completely customizable, easy to install the night that you get these home. And by the way, 4D batteries, if you're to activate them 8 to 10 times, they're going to last you up to a year and beyond. Depends on how often that they illuminate. But that's another thing, not having to worry about the wired and still lights that's going to last you a very long time.
Yeah, and I think my only tip to you is if you've got a larger house, since it's a clearance price and this is an extraordinary offer, I would get 2 sets. If you've got a smaller house, then, 1 is going to be plenty. But if you get 1 set and then come back, we may not have it in stock. It's certainly not going to be this price. This is a Labor Day sale, exclusive clearance price. Sadly, we sold out of 2 colors. White is gone, taupe is gone. I have the brown and I have the black. How many are left in black now, Rob? Because I know, so we have about 900 left in the black and 950 in brown, and then that's it. And when this sells out, that is gonna be it for this price. I'm not saying we're not gonna get back, but you're not gonna get this price. 5 flex pay goes away tonight. This is the last day for 5 flex pay. That's the other thing. When you got a clearance item and you break it into 5 payments, it's $11. And here's another way. You can get this whole system home for $14.99 if you do not have an HSN card. If you apply and are approved for an HSN card, they give you a coupon for $40 off a single item purchase at the time of approval. You can use that towards this Mr. Beams, and it would be $14.99. To get your HSN card, go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search, or call the 800 number, 695-1418. I wanted to mention that. I know we've got about a minute left. When you get it home, what is the process like? You take it out of the box, Justin, then you have to install the batteries, and you told us how many batteries in each one. They're D batteries and 4 in each, is that what you said?
Yeah, 4D batteries. I recommend getting alkaline batteries. 4D batteries are going to last you up to a year and beyond. That's if you activate them 8 to 10 times a night. So again, if you want, maybe the light in the front activates more often than the ones in the side. Maybe you want to turn off the communication. You can do that. The other idea is that you put the batteries in. A lot of you probably already have an idea of exactly where you want them. You want them in the front. You want them on the side. Perfect deterrent for any home. The best and well-lit home is going to be the most deterrent for anybody who shouldn't be there.
Right.
And then once you get them, I'm going to turn the lights off really quickly. I know we're running out of time. Then all of your lights are going to automatically turn on when anybody comes. So you get them installed. You figured out where you want to put them. 40 batteries, 3 screws, and then you're absolutely done with your security lighting from Mr. Beams. Again, patented. And Helen, just to echo what you said earlier, it took us 5 months to get these back. 5 months.
Yeah.
So once we sell out, I don't know when we're going to get these back again.
And hey, Justin, I just wanted to close by saying to you, we are living in a world where we're ordering things online more than ever, and all these packages are being delivered more than ever. That's how our world is going. You definitely don't want packages delivered in a dark house, because those porch pirates, if you're right, if it's illuminated, that's a big deterrent. So thank you, my friend. It looks like you're getting ready for a Halloween show too.
Oh, is that?
You look a little spooky.
And welcome to the Halloween Fest.
You do. Justin's Halloween Spectacular, starring Mr. Beams.
Sponsored by Mr. Beams. Yeah.
All right, my friend. I love it. I love everything that's on sale. All right, come with me. We're going to continue on. Can I go? Can you follow me? Okay. I didn't want to just like walk out of the shot. All right. So we're going to talk next about Zvox. Zvox is a sound bar that has technology that is, again, exclusive to this company. This is a company, a really great, small American company that is started out hearing aids. That's their kind of bread and butter. They're in the audio hearing aid, universe. And they noticed a lot of their clients, when they watch TV, they had to up the volume, up the volume, up the volume. And then the commercials come on, they're blast, down the volume, down the volume, down the volume. And it becomes so annoying to watch TV at a certain point that people are like, give up, and okay, dad's watching TV right now. It's so loud in that room, I can't even go in that room. So maybe you think, I wanna get a sound bar. Let me just show you what a typical sound bar looks like. Here's like one of those old time sound bars, I can barely lift it. And these are a fortune. And they just make everything louder also. So making things louder isn't what we wanna do. What we wanna do is we wanna make things clearer. And that's what this does. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a demonstration. Actually, I should introduce our special guest first. Lori Leland is our expert guest. I could do the whole thing without you because you know I'm obsessed with this, Lori. How you doing today, my friend? Sorry. How you doing today?
Yeah, do your thing. I want to see the demo because it really pops. The voices totally pop with that hearing aid technology. This is patented technology. Check it out.
Okay, so here's a TV, and as the TVs have gotten thinner and thinner, the speakers have gotten smaller and smaller. So I'm gonna put it on. Now, I want you to see that I've got it at 26, but I'm gonna even turn it up more because I'm having trouble hearing it right now. Okay, I can hear it now at 43. All right, but let's turn on my Zvox. Let me turn my Zvox on.
Wow, I'm speechless.
Absolutely, it's a great find.
It's worth about.
You are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, honey. This place is really intimate. We haven't had a romantic dinner date in a long time.
Went in tonight.
Without?
We've been together for a long time now.
With?
And we've been through a lot together.
We've had a lot of fun in the past years.
And I can't see myself being
With, that's with the Zvox. There's the TV sound. Here's the TV sound.
It's so beautiful.
What? Will you marry me? What? 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 I can't hear it. All right. All right, that gives you an idea. Lori, I think he just proposed to her, but I'm not sure. I think maybe he wanted to borrow money. I couldn't quite hear what he was saying. But can I just show the price on this really quick before Lori gives you all the details? Because it's Labor Day weekend. This is my last presentation for the holiday weekend. I'm not sure if this is gonna be on again, but this is your last chance to get this special. $363 is the retail value, but just the Zvox alone, because it comes with some goodies. Do we have an if purchase? Yeah, I want to show you this because this blew me away. All day long in retail, $265 is the price of this TV soundbar. You get a year of Live X Live, you get Curiosity Stream, 3 months daily burn. These are really cool things. Maybe you're not interested in these programs. Even if you said, I only want the sound bar, you're still saving over $100. And the shipping and handling is free. So you're saving $112 just on the sound bar. And it's $28 off, $28 on FlexPay. And here's the other big deal, which is absolutely extraordinary. If you do not have an HSN card, you can apply, and if you're approved, you get $40 off a single item purchase at time of approval. If you take it off this, you're getting a Zvox for $100. Open it up, use it on the Zvox, and it takes about a minute to be approved. You can go to hsn.com and do HSN card in the search. But Lori, I know you've got a lot to say about this product, and we've got I'm going to do more demonstrations live in the studio, but I want to give you a chance to talk. Sorry, you talk, girl. You talk.
No, I mean, we're both obsessed with it, and I love to watch your demo in the studio because the voices really pop, and that's what this technology is all about. I love TV. I know you love TV. If you're out there watching right now, you probably love TV and you've been frustrated because you can't understand the voices. That's where you need Zvox. And I will show you, because you spoke to this, Helen. You know, our flat screen TVs are gorgeous. They're thinner and thinner all the time. They're prettier all the time. But that means the cabinet is so thin and small, there's no room for speakers. So this is an example of one of the speakers. The Zvox team opened up a TV, and this is what you find. Look, it looks like a little tiny button. This is not a speaker that is going to deliver satisfying sound. And what they found also is that these pointed in the wrong direction. They either pointed down or backwards. So we don't even stand a chance of being able to understand the voices on TV. So just now with that proposal, I was like, what's happening? Right? Do we have to rewind this? Or are we going to have to turn on closed captioning? And then rewinding it once for me doesn't usually work. I have to rewind it 5 times. And maybe you're the person in your family who was like I was, asking my husband to constantly up the volume, up the volume, up the volume. What did they say? What did they say? It's so frustrating. We have called this the marriage saver because this has saved so many arguments and fights within couples. We've had people call into the show saying that Zvox saved their marriage. And this is the most powerful, most sophisticated, most technologically advanced soundbar Zvox has ever made. And they invented the soundbar basically in the first place. This has 12 levels of that AccuVoice technology. That is voice clarification technology. So it is patented hearing aid tech built right into this. It's going to provide for you virtual 3D surround sound. This one 17-inch 3-pound speaker. Can you imagine that? And what it does, it elevates the voices. So it pulls the voices out of the background, isolates them, pulls them forward, and then pushes them to your ears so you can hear every single word as clear as a bell. So that big sound bar you held up, Helen, that's mine. I brought it into the studio last year. It was $400, okay? And you know what it did? It made the problem of bad sounding television louder. It didn't clarify, right? So this clarifies the voices. It makes them crystal clear, so now you can hear everything that's being said. Real quick, I just want to show you 2 wires. One into your TV. We include all the different possibilities right in the box. And then one into wall power. That's it. You can have this up and hooked up in your room, wherever it is, bedroom, your main living area, wherever you want to put this, in about 3 minutes. It's so easy. And the second you hook it up, it's going to modulate the way too loud commercials. So instead of being blasted out by commercials, it stops that and pulls the commercials back. So you never have to worry about that. But you can also start hearing the voices so much more clearly. You've got to try this if you love TV.
Oh, yeah, and it's so crazy affordable at $139.99. I think this would be an amazing gift. I bought one, and then I bought a second one. And we recently moved. I know I've talked about this on air a lot, and we bought a new TV for our new house. It was a 75-inch television. And my husband is like, we don't need to have that, we don't need to hook that up because we have a brand new fancy TV. I go, I'll tell you what, I'll show you with it and without it, and you tell me what you prefer. And obviously, we're using the Zvox. So take a listen to TV. I'm gonna be quiet. And you know, I've got it at 47.
My grandfather's attic, and I found a really old box. And when I looked inside, this was there. And it looked really old, but other than that, I didn't really have much to go on.
Well, this is from Peru. And normally these ceramic pieces are associated with notable figures.
Wow, my grandfather did travel the world when he was younger.
Well, this find is from the 1500s, and it depicts a Peruvian coffee bean farmer, as you can see.
Notice I have the volume on 12, like 11, 10. I'm lowering the volume, but you can still hear what he's saying.
So it makes it a real good treasure.
That's amazing.
I know, I'm very pleased to tell you that this figurine today at auction is a very, very collectible piece.
What? What did he say?
I mean,
this is TV.
In average condition would be worth somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000.
Oh, wow.
Because it's in such good condition and all the history associated with it, I would say this would actually be something in the region of $40,000 to $50,000.
Wow, I'm speechless.
Absolutely, it's a great find.
Subtracts from the price. The outlet.
I would say it's worth about.
You are absolutely beautiful.
Thank
Listen
you,
to
honey.
that.
This place is really intimate. You know, we haven't had a romantic dinner date in a long time.
I want it tonight to be very special. We've been together for a long time.
I mean, you can
now.
hear how clearly.
And we've been through a lot together.
We've had a lot of fun in the past years.
And I can't see myself.
All right, I can't watch this guy butcher his proposal again, but but he's doing a great job. Hey, guess what? We got a phone call. I love it when we get phone calls because I want to hear your experience with the Zvox. So we're going to go to Texas and welcome Arthur into the show. Hi, Arthur. You're on live. My name is Helen, and Lori is our guest.
Hi, Helen and Lori.
this product, I've been buying from you guys for a long time, but this is the greatest product you ever put on. The amazing thing is that as great as you guys show it on the TV, once you have it in your house, it'll blow you away.
Yep.
I mean, I've got a $1,500 TV, and I bought one of those other sound bars, and all it does, like you said, is it's great for sound surround, but that's it. This here for $140, I actually can hear the TV. I don't have to worry about raising the sound every 5 seconds blowing. And even when you raise the sound, you never get it to the sound you need at some points, because when they're whispering, they whisper. This, you can actually hear them whispering at a sound that you can understand what they're saying.
Exactly.
So it is amazing.
Oh, Arthur, I
Thank you.
love to hear your take on this. So has it really increased your enjoyment of watching television, Arthur?
Oh, I don't even mind listening to the commercials sometimes anymore now.
Okay. Well, I don't know what else you can say besides that. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for being a part of the show. That was a wonderful testimonial. And for everybody else watching, I want to show you the colors that we have. Espresso, I only have 115 left. In the titanium, I have 200 left. And then the rest of the quantity in black, we're at the end of the holiday weekend. The sale price was for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's at the end of Monday. That 5 flex pay goes away. That free shipping goes away. That $139.99 goes away. I said goodbye to Arthur, right? I want to make sure I did that. Okay, I want to make sure I did that. Yeah, okay. So, espresso, titanium, and black. These are, I mean, don't you love that, Lori, that Arthur took the time to call in? Half our quantity, I know, is way more than half our quantity is already sold. It's kind of like at the end of the big holiday weekend special. This is like an amazing gift too, don't you think, Lori?
Yeah, absolutely. Parents, grandparents, every family member is going to enjoy this. My dad used to wear the big over-the-ear headphones, and then no one could talk to him. So he felt very left out. He felt very isolated. It was a frustrating situation for him. Arthur, cannot thank you enough. Awesome call. And it's so true. We have these beautiful TVs, but the sound quality doesn't live up to the visual. We know we need something, but we don't just want loudness, right? We want clarification, and that's what Zvox specializes in. 12 levels of that AccuVoice, that voice clarification built into this one for the very first time ever. You and I, Helen, we have the one where it was either on or off.
Right,
That's
I had like one of the first models.
Me too. So this one now you can totally customize. So if you're watching the news, you might only want level 2 or 3. If you're watching that bang 'em up, shoot 'em up action flick and the voices are being all, you know, inundated by all the explosions and the soundtrack, this will clarify the voices and make them pop. I mean, you might want a higher level for that, but this is so sophisticated. It's a marriage saver. I know Arthur's enjoying TV enough to even watch commercials. It's a must-have.
Right. I feel like this should be included in Game of Thrones if you watch it. It is literally impossible to watch Game of Thrones without a Zvox. And a flashlight. Those are the 2 things you need. All right, Lori, you are the best. You know I love this product. This product is a fabulous gift. And by the way, I installed it myself. Plug it into the wall, plug it into the TV. The instructions are like one chart. One page, one chart. So, right, exactly. So I could do it. Thank you, my friend. Happy holidays.
Thank you, beautiful.
I hope you get to spend some time with Landon and your husband. What's his name? I'm sorry, Ken. Because you know your son is the most.
Landon.
Oh, okay. All right.
I gotta get his name in.
Yeah, gotta get Ken. You never talk about Ken. It's always Landon. So I thought I would mention him.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you. Bye, girl.
Girlfriend.
All right. So keep shopping for your Zvox. Our final quantity for the holiday weekend. Coming up next, I've got a laptop finally in stock. An amazing deal coming up next. So come back right after this quick break.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. Grab a seat and join us. Good eating with me today at 5 p.m.
Food has always been my passion. But the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
Well, I'm so glad you're joining us here at HSN. I'm your host, Helen Keeney, and we are going to be doing a full presentation of a laptop, excuse me. The biggest deal about this is we have it in stock. My producer Rob and I were talking before the show, because of what's going on in the country, all the virtual learning, everybody working at home, the run on laptops has been epic. It's been historic, how many laptops. This is something that we have a partnership with HP, the #1 maker of laptops in the country. We have had a relationship with them, and we had planned on this laptop a long time ago, like before January even. So that's why we have the quantity. I'm going to go through all the details about this, the largest screen we've ever had, the major brands, Intel, the latest processor. We've got HP, that's the #1 laptop. And, you know, you've got the Microsoft system in this. It's everything you want in a laptop, and it's touchscreen. But let me go through the colors so that you can start ordering as we tell you the details. So I've got it in rose gold, and you'll notice it comes with a wireless mouse in a matching rose gold color, which I think is gorgeous. We also have it in gold. Rose gold is more pink, gold is your traditional gold. Also get a wireless mouse. Backlit keyboard, huge touch screen, solid state, everything you love. Silver, a lot of people love the classic silver. We do have it available. And then we also have black, but I'm gonna take a second to talk about the black. So I don't know if we have any jewelry people out there, but you know that iridescent mother of pearl, and if you can find that in the very rare black, there it is. So here's the black is very shiny, and then you see that iridescence right there. See, I'm kind of like, it's so shiny, it's like reflecting. I'm gonna turn it around, and I'm gonna show you the keyboard also has that iridescence to it. Oh, that's a great shot right there. You see that iridescence? You also have that in the mouse that's included, has this iridescence on it. That is the backlit keyboard, touch screen. All right, here's a couple things I'm gonna tell you. If you have an HSN card, please buy it on your HSN card because you get a whole year to pay it off with no interest. It's about $53 a month. If you don't have an HSN card, honestly, even better, because today is the last day, the last few hours of the biggest coupon we ever do to welcome new customers into the HSN card. $40 off a single item purchase at time of approval. The laptop would then be $609.99. So you go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search, you get HSN card, you can get in about a minute. I have an HSN card, no annual fee, by the way, for the HSN card, so it costs you nothing to get it. FYI. So Aaron Berger is our special guest. He is our electronics computer expert that's gonna show you all the details. He's also gonna mention that Viper is available. I don't think we've ever been more concerned with security. I know a couple of school systems have had their entire networks hacked so they couldn't do the virtual learning. So I really wanna make sure everybody adds Viper to the order to make sure that their laptops are safe. But Aaron, this is a steal of a deal. I feel like we're lucky to have it. A lot of people are out of laptops. Yeah. They don't have them. They're jacking up the prices. We're doing a low, low price, touch screen, big screen, everything. It's like an everything computer.
It's a computer that's loaded really in every way, and you're right. We've had this sort of historic time where we've needed computers have been our outlet, you know, not only the place where we get our work done, but now all of a sudden they've been the place where we get our school done, where we socialize, where we connect with our families, our friends, our loved ones. And this is, if you have a computer that you don't love, if you have a computer that is hot, a computer that is heavy, a computer that is slow, if you multitask on your computer and it doesn't quite keep up, this is the computer that you've been waiting for. This is a computer you'll really, really want to consider closely. The first thing to mention about it, of course, is the screen, the size of the screen. It's a 17-inch screen. I always say I've been selling computers for about 15 years. I've been selling all sorts of great things on HSN for about 15 years, and no one has ever said to me after purchasing, Aaron, I wish I had bought the smaller size. I wish I had just gone down a size. I have heard
never.
I don't know how many times the other thing. I really like it, but I should have got the bigger size. This is the biggest size because none of our eyes are getting better, right? None of us love the fact that we've got to go put our reading glasses on to see something. You never look. So I bet you can't see see where I'm pointing right now. You can see there's text probably, but you can't read it. But when I go like this, you can read that says fashion and shoes. You cannot miss it. That's one of the great things about having a 17-inch and having a touchscreen. That's the first sort of big superlative that comes along with this. The next thing are the three big brands. HP, as Helen said, it's the #1 selling brand in America for computers. It's the #1 selling brand at HSN for anything we sell. All of our beauty, all of our fitness, all of our fashion, all of our jewelry. We sell more HP every year than anything else, which is why when it's really hard to find a great computer anywhere else at a competitive price, you can still find one here because we are one of their biggest retailers of computers, one of the biggest distributors of computers. So this is HP and then two other really big brands. Windows, of course, this has the Windows system. This is Windows 10. So it has Cortana, your digital assistant, built in. It has one of my favorite things, the Windows Store. So you can pick up all of your movies and your music, your gaming, see right there. Or I can go to entertainment, or we can go to productivity, or one of my favorite things, especially on a weekend like this when there are so many out there, you can go to deals and see what's on sale. So all your movies and your music and your programs, that's all at your fingertips. But the other big #1, and this is, I can count probably on two hands the number of times we've ever had this. This has not only Intel inside, the #1 processor company in the world. You can tell by that little sticker right there, that's you guys know Intel, right? Intel inside. This is Intel Pentium, and Helen, it's the Intel Pentium Gold. So this is a level up from Intel Pentium Silver. It means, again, a better, lighter, faster computer. I'm going to talk in a few minutes after Helen updates you guys about the most RAM we've ever done, the biggest hard drive we've ever done, backlit keys, full high-definition camera, everything, every box you've ever sort of heard of to be able to check on a computer, we're going to be able to check every single one of them here.
You know, I was going to say, also it has a touch screen. I feel like the next computer that I buy, I'm so used to having a touch screen. So let me do some updates. In the black is selling very quickly. I have fewer than 300. You know what, they just went really, really quickly. We're at the end of the 4-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, big Labor Day sale. This is the end of it. We're in the evening of Monday. So we are doing VIP financing with your HSN card. So it's about $54 a month if you want to do even payments. We're doing 5 flex pay. So it's $130 for 5 months on your credit card to get this home. Or of course you can do it all at once if you want. You can use any major credit card, however you want to pay for it. $649.99 is more like a smart deal. We're calling it a smart deal. It's more like a brilliant deal. It literally has everything from a backlit keyboard to a touch screen to solid state, which is fast. You have a camera, of course, for all your Zoom calls. Intel processor, the best of the best. So the other color that we're getting really limited on, Rob, did you say it was the gold that we only have? Oh yeah, the rose gold. Okay, could have guessed that one. I know you guys, you love that. In the rose gold, I have under 300 left. Under 300 computers. You can see we don't have a lot of these. And actually, the regular gold is also very limited, and we have about 300 of those. The rest of the quantity is in the silver. So that's, you know, between these 3 colors, we have 900, 300, 300, and 300. So if you want to get this home, remember you have 30 days. It's not like a regular electronics store. A regular electronics store, if you bought a laptop and returned it, they charged you a restocking fee, which is 10 to 15% of the purchase price just to give it back. We don't do that. If you want to return it, you have 30 days. You can mail it back in just like we mail it to you. That's no problem, no issue. We are going to ship it to you for free, so we're not going to charge you for shipping. And you know, the first flex pay, you get it right away. We have these in stock and ready to ship. We are very fast on our shipping. We say, you know, like 3 to 7 business days. We're getting things out faster and faster and faster. We know that if you order a laptop, you don't want it 6 months from now, you want it 2 days from now. So we're gonna be on it. We send you an email. Email has a tracking number. You could track it and watch it come. It's on its way. It's coming tomorrow. It's coming to your door. This is like a steal of a deal. We are talking about a smart deal. It's like a Today Special, except it's well supplies last, and as opposed to a 24-hour special. This has been all weekend, but it's just going out the door so quickly. We have about 10 more minutes left in the presentation. If you want to call in and say hi and have any questions, or tell us that you're buying this, what for. But I love what Erin said. Hey, Erin, there's a lot of reasons why we use a laptop, and those reasons just multiplied by the universe with what's going on in this global pandemic, right? We're doing all our shopping online. We're doing all our Zoom calls and our work online. We're taking classes online. My daughter is in college online. My friends with little kids are doing, first, second, third grade online. I know you've got a little one who's maybe too young to do the math and the math. I'm just lucky that I'm not responsible for somebody's math learning right now, because that would be bad. But tech support is 3 years, and it's 24/7 and USA based, right?
Let's spend a minute. So thank you for mentioning that. Let's spend a minute talking about that. Then I'm going to talk about the most RAM, 8 gigabytes of RAM we've ever done, the largest solid state drive. By the way, the computer only weighs, this is a 17-inch screen, touch screen. It's the largest screen size that we do, but it only weighs 5.4 pounds and has about a 9.5-hour battery life. So extraordinary battery life. Oh, and one more thing, optical drive built in too. Let's talk for a minute about the 3 years of tech support that comes along. I love this. I think now has been a very instructional time, that when you think about it, you never know what's coming, right? If I had asked you 2 years ago, what's 2020 going to look like? What do you think you'll be doing in September of 2020? Very few of us, obviously none of us, would have been able to suggest what kind of how our lives have been. Well, same thing. For the next 3 years, we don't know what's coming in our world, but you never know what's coming in technology, right? So 2 years ago, you wouldn't have known what a Zoom call is. None of us would have known what a Zoom call is. In the next 3 years, no matter what happens, my point here is you have people to help you and people to answer your questions. So as technology changes, as we have new needs, as we have new things that are important to us, with Total Tech Premium that's included 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, any question you have, there is an expert there to answer the question. And here's the great thing. They know not just about computers, they know about this computer. So when you call them, they'll go, oh, you bought the Labor Day special and on Labor Day weekend 2020. Yeah, we know all about that. What's your question? Do you need help getting online? Do you need help using the Bluetooth? Do you need help using the built-in DVD CD player? Do you have a question about how to connect this to your printer? Whatever it is, they're able to help you. So I think that's really, really exciting. One of the other things I want to talk about, we have a video. I'll describe this and then we'll play the video. If you read the description of the computer there, it says HP 17.3 inch. We talked about what that means. Obviously, that's the size of the screen and the fact that it's a touch screen. So a touch screen means it's just so darn much easier to use. We've talked about the fact that this is the Intel Pentium Gold processor. So it's a faster processor, a more responsive processor. Do you see where it says 512 gigabytes SSD laptop? What does that stand for? Well, SSD stands for solid state drive. In an older laptop, the hard disk drive would move and would whir, and that's where information would be stored. On this, it's all solid state. Now, you can store about 120 hours of high-definition video, about 160,000 photos, about 8,000 hours of music, which is extraordinary on a 512 gigabyte solid-state drive. But the other key to the solid-state drive is it's lighter, it's faster, and it's quieter. Only weighs about 5 pounds, has about a 9-hour battery life, faster boot up. Your applications load more quickly. Again, better battery life, 9 hours, no moving parts, so it's more durable, and it's quieter. It's quieter because there's not a moving hard disk drive inside. When there's a moving hard disk drive, there's movement. So movement creates friction. Friction creates heat. And in order to cool down most computers, there has to be a fan inside. There's no fan inside this computer. There's nothing to cool down. It's all electrical impulses that move so much more quickly, keep your computer lighter. Another sort of example, a way I can show you, we're live streaming HSN right now. We could be live streaming Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus. We could be live streaming anything. Close the computer. If you close your computer while you were live streaming right now, how long would it take in order for that live stream to come back? 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes? This is essentially instant because there's not a motor to start and to stop and information to read sort of manually. It's all, again, electrical impulses stored on a solid state drive. So you can see for yourself how much faster, Helen, the computer actually is.
And by the way, this is the final scheduled presentation of the day. So I love that you can play your CDs and DVDs, by the way, that there's an optical drive because a lot of computers, hardly any of them have it. And I think that's so important. So this is the last time you're gonna see this presentation today. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Labor Day weekend sale. This is our big Labor Day weekend computer. We had planned this months and months and months and months and months and months ago before we knew what was going to happen in the world. That's the reason why we have computers in stock. This is a touchscreen, largest screen that we have for a laptop. Intel processor, that's a really big deal. This is the black. I want to show you that iridescence. You've never seen a black computer like this before. Black is the most popular in this presentation. Then the rose gold. Those will probably sell out by the end of this presentation. We've only got a few more minutes left, so definitely go to hsn.com. You can use express automated ordering. I know you're going to love your laptop. Don't forget you are getting a mouse included. Let me show you the one that comes with the one that's black. You get a wireless mouse and it has that iridescence to it. It's you can really see it here. It's really cool. And that is one of the amazing things that you're getting. Plus you're getting a lifestyle software. So don't throw this card away because you also get lots of software included. So you could check this out if you want to learn a new language, your total tech support premium. The code for that is on here too. So this card is included. Don't throw that away. It has download codes. But in the last couple of minutes, I want to make sure that we mention Viper, Aaron, because security is on the news. More people are online. I want to make sure your computer is safe.
Okay, great. So I'll spend a minute on Viper and kind of let you guys know. Yeah, awesome. It just popped up on the side for you. So this is Viper. Viper is antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. It has computer learning built in and artificial intelligence, so it just gets smarter and smarter. Here's the kind of the down low on Viper, if you will. It protects 8 computers for the life of 8 computers. All you do is open it up, you pop it into your USB port. There's 3 USB ports, and you let it load. You guys might be able to see it's blinking red right now because it's loading. Once it's loaded, you take it out. You never have to put Viper in your computer again, and this computer is protected for the life of the computer. And you have 7 more licenses on this guy right here to go use on any of your other computers. One of the best things about this, it protects Windows computers and it protects Macs. So this is good for your PCs and for your Macs. All of your computers are protected I'm sorry, I said the life. It's actually now for the next 5 years. So your computer will be held in good stead. If you're just joining us, kind of a quick overview on the computer that we're offering. 17-inch touchscreen computer. I love the fact that it's a touchscreen. Touchscreen oops, I've made that. There we go. I made that too big. A touchscreen makes the biggest difference in the world when you're using your computer. Just makes it so much easier, so much friendlier to use. This has the 3 big names: HP, the #1 computer manufacturer in America; Intel, the #1 processor company, in the world. So you have the #1 processor. This is the Intel Pentium processor. A lot of computer people won't buy a computer if it doesn't have Intel inside. How confident the world is in the abilities of Intel. You don't get to be the #1 company in anything without being the best. And then, of course, it has the Microsoft operating system. This is Windows 10, so it's the latest operating system from Microsoft. There's a high-definition webcam, which is great for Zoom and great for Skype, great for staying in touch with the world now. Optical drive built in as well. And last thing, you won't be able to see it in my studio because I'm very fortunately, I can't turn the lights down. But if you press F5 on your computer, oh, actually, you can kind of see that, can't you? Do you guys see that? Watch, I'm going to do it again. I think you'll be able to see. The keyboard is backlit as well. So it's just as I said, you have every kind of feature, that you might want to check off. Any feature you can think of pretty much is built into this guy.
Well, Aaron, thank you so much. I don't know why it felt like it just flew right by. It felt very, very fast. I know it's the final presentation scheduled of this. You never know, but it's the last time that you're going to see it for the Labor Day weekend. Thank you, my friend. Great job.
Helen, thank you. Always good to see you. Thanks for spending some time with me.
All right, so if you want the rose gold, it is available, and the black, they've been the most popular. Order right now. We also have gold, silver as well, and we're so excited that you're loving this amazing deal. I will be back shopping with you tomorrow, but stay tuned. Marlo is coming up next. We've got lots more great items here as we close out our Labor Day sale.
At HSN and QVC, we stand with Black-owned businesses. And in partnership with the NRF Foundation, we are shining a light on Black-owned small businesses with our Small Business Spotlight. Hear their unique stories of inspiration and innovation, and discover exciting products you'll love to shop. To learn more about these Black-owned businesses, visit hsn.com and qvc.com.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.